Alright everybody, and now we're back for some more Mountain Blade Warsword Conquest, Warband War. I did it again. I did it again. You know what it is, because this is the third video. If you're watching the third video, you've more than likely watched either the first or the second. I mean, it's the fourth, whatever. It's the third episode, fourth video. I don't care. You may. I'm sorry. Please tell me in the comments if you care. All 20 people from the first video who aren't watching this again. So today we're heading out over to this side over here. See, big map. It's got sort of those those scissors with like the not crisscross but the zigzag sort of cut. Yeah, that's what they did with this. This is what the gods did, and then they put a Google picture of the sky behind it. It's pretty great. It's actually kind of funny, but it's pretty great simultaneously. Let's see. Let's go over this way. But yeah, we're going over this way, as I just said I was going to do, to go fight some trolls, because that seemed reasonable. Because it is. And the reason why we're going all the way out here is because there's a lot of trolls that live out here. The best areas for fighting, honestly, are in the Empire of Sigmar area, and then some of the areas up here. I mean, the best places where you can find enemies all the time. You can fight them regularly. It's great. It's good. Ooh, that's not enough. I need at least like 20 area. 15 to 20.
We can do this the easy way.
I have no idea how many there are here. I'll give you nothing but cool. See, 19. Perfect. That's the thing. They will attack you still. They're that cocky that they can beat you. By cocky, I mean confident. Leaving them cocky, and I didn't click it to start. Hoo! Tally ho, my men. Hold that position, and, get closer. Stand very close, so we're all holding arms and singing Kumbaya. I've actually never seen how Kumbaya is sung, if that makes any sense at all. And apparently they have servants of chaos. What the hell? Okay, so no wonder they're so confident. This was actually very unexpected. I have never seen this in the 100 hours I've been playing this. And that's the thing, I only played, I've only played vanilla about, what, 20 some hours? 20, maybe 30 area? Oh, good God. So yeah, this is why they were so friggin' confident that they could fight so many men in comparison to them. They are actually a full-fledged force that can wreck. Luckily, I happen to hit very hard. That and this sword helps. I actually stumbled across this sword and it was amazing. It does like 70 some damage or something ridiculous. It cost a pretty penny, I can tell you that much. And these guys give like 700 experience every time you kill them. So whenever I kill one, I get a plethora of experience points to spend on myself and make myself feel better and hit me. Dawn of War Chaos Cheers. With maybe some Mark of Chaos Cheers? Mark of Chaos Cheers. Say that 3 times fast. Oh, isn't that so satisfying? So yeah. Some people may have a issue with the fact that they have all that in it. I actually like it. I don't mind. They were probably deserters. That's probably why. But they may have an issue with those audio files being there. But I don't. It's good. It's fun. So I'm actually going to hire a couple of these guys. They're expensive, but they should be able to get the job done. Notice how I'm avoiding the range units. It's because I don't feel like going through the effort of having the range units set up with the infantry set up, just you can go all melee. It's rather satisfying, actually. Makes me feel all good inside. All that blood spilt for corn and all that. Yeah, nothing like bloody cornflakes. Oh yes, and we're back at it. So here is a undivided Chaos Warrior, the first of its kind. So how it works is you get at least this particular melee tree, because there's I want to say four trees maybe. There's sort of like a mounted unit for the for Chaos that I don't recommend. It's good in a pinch and it's cheaper, but you may as well just go with less and then less amount of troops for quality. Quality over quantity, essentially. So you have the Chaos Warrior. He can be upgraded to a Chaos Knight, which can then be upgraded to a Chaos Champion. At this point, there's the Marauder Champion. You can go Chieftain, which is the end of that tree, which makes them super badass Marauder Champions, but better. Veterans can go to Marauder Berserkers, which could then be upgraded to Coronate Warriors, can then become Coronate Knights, but then there's no Champion of Corn. Marauder Horseman, that allows you to make your cavalry unit, and then when you're at the level of the Chaos Tribesman level, there we go, the recruit level, you can go up a hunter route, the archer of the race. I don't prefer them. Orc archers, and by the way, are amazing in this game. Definitely take them if you can. Ah, yes, that third trainer. That fourth Pathfinder. So I'm gonna, what I intend to do is give myself maybe 2 more strength. I believe 2, if that gives me Power Strike 5. So 2 more. Then agility is actually pretty much set at 12. I'd have no reason to really upgrade it till much later. I'm talking about like level 36 area. Now is the time I'm going to be upgrading intelligence and charisma. Charisma to get that leadership skill up, because the reduced wages help a lot, and then you actually get a very substantial bonus for morale from your leadership. I think it's actually much. I think it's larger than what you get in the vanilla. I can think about this. Yeah, leadership. I get plus 112 from my leadership. Food variety plus 52. Base morale plus 50. Party size negative 60. So this plus 112 effectively allows me to make a party of 112, and everything else balances out frequently. It's not always the case, but it is what it is. Let's see. Paying 717, yeah. But once you, if I recall correctly, 40 undivided champions will cost you somewhere to the 2,000 area a week, whatever, at a time. And typically you're not just running around with 2,000, but I mean everybody else is cheap in comparison. Let's see. I actually may just head south. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I haven't been down south in a while. Down to Nolan area. These still orc? Yeah, those are still orc. Orcs are actually very good. I like orcs. They have a decent amount of health. They hit relatively hard. Their error boys or whatever are amazing. Those things do damage. Like, even me with, let's say, 70 some armor, body armor, 50 or no, 60 some head armor, let's go with like 40 leg armor, which is absurd, but whatever. And the error boys will still kill me very rapidly. I don't know if it's because they have their own special arrows or otherwise, but they pack a punch, and they're not bad if they end up in melee for whatever reason. So let's get down here. So there's actually some camps that spawn things down here. Ooh, deserters. Okay, let's see. Do I have anybody worth upgrading? Let's upgrade them. And I should be stopping by taverns more. Ooh, undead. Undead, I love to beat undead because they are weak. They are very, very weak. And somebody joined in with us to fight. Ow. Ow. But you can play the Tomb King Empire is the undead empire. In a sense, they have undead warriors. They are undead themselves. Whoa! All right. I think my computer's complaining right now. I think that's what's happening. Let's see. That's okay. It's been running. I mean, it's been an hour since I last did the last video, and I think I actually need to clear out the memory. These sound terrible. Oh my god. Ah! I don't mind the zombie sound, but the one that sounds like it keeps screaming. I don't know if that's like the file freaking out. Audio file. Oh, we're stuttering. Ah, okay. Whatever. But this is essentially what we're going to be doing. I just realized I didn't actually start my my timer again. So this is all going to be whatever. Ooh, a night goblin army. Night goblins, they're simultaneously weak and strong. If you hit them with if they have the right weapon, they will hurt a chunk. If they don't hurt a chunk. We will fight to the end. And that's where the whole modded weapons versus not modded weapons comes into play, because some of them have a distinct advantage of stronger weapons. Some of them do not. Ooh, surprising. Now, also, goblin races, particularly, I've seen them more with the night goblins than I have. They have squig riders, as if on cue. Oh my god. What the hell is this? This wasn't doing this earlier. But squig riders can insta-kill you. Oh my god, I almost got hit by him too. They will run into you, and they will kill you, or render you unconscious, or break your shield if you happen to be lucky, instantly. Actually, everybody charge. So they're one of those units, and I think that actually that should be kept in, because otherwise goblins have little to nothing going for them. In fact, well, I mean, besides their short height, and I can't seem to hit them. Ah! So I may be changing the battle size, because it wasn't having issue. I practiced the recording, tested the recording to see if it could work with 100 or so troops, which is, it's set at 50 right now, actually. But it still seems to be stuttering, so very severely, in fact. I don't know when. I'm pretty certain I finished rendering the video, so that shouldn't be the reason, but maybe I'm wrong. As you notice, the horses, well, the Chaos War horses are much different than your normal horse. They're a little bit taller, so you need a weapon with longer reach. But then also, because I'm using a different weapon, it hits differently, it swings differently, it feels weird. It hits for more though, so I will take the more damage if I, miss 30 out of, 50 times, so that's okay. Because then it allows me to kill trolls and other enormous creatures. And if you actually time it right, you can still hit. See what that guy was carrying? If I can... Oh my god. I need to stop moving. Oh, that guy. That guy, the ball and mace. Sorry, what am I saying? The chain and spike? The chain and ball. Whatever. That actually will do a ton of damage. I mean, like 16 damage at a time to me. And I have, for example, 49, 48 health. 49, it's 49. So they hit like the trolls. Very, very hard. And it hurts a lot. It makes my insides feel all mushy. Quite literally. Oh god. Terrible, terrible jokes about dying. Hey, can I hit him? Can I hit him? Can I hit him? Whoop! God damn it. Whatever. Let's move on. Is there anything else to kill? Well, everybody's running the other way. And yes, he was killed. Yay! You know, I was about to say, what sort of maniacs would enjoy killing a bunch of, not innocent, but, things? And I forgot, I'm playing Chaos. Everything is alright. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. Life works, Chaos works in mysterious ways. So party. Okay. And see, once you start getting into it, they upgrade very rapidly. And the difference between a champion and an undivided Chaos Warrior is not a lot. It's 80 dinars a pop, and then suddenly you've got yourself a chunk of Chaos Warriors. I like Chaos Warriors. They're fun. They hit hard. Let's go to Null and see if we can find any characters. And I mean that in a good way. A wandering bard. Yeah, he doesn't seem to be an archer. I think he's supposed to have hair as well, and his hair is missing. Can you teach me any poems? Sure, teach me that. We're singing about a land unbeknownst to anybody else here, because it seemed right. Visit the tavern again. So, as you saw over here, a bloodletter. Well, and maybe some of his compatriots. You can hire demons from the Chaos faction. When you go to the tavern, you'll just find them there sitting around doing nothing. So you can hire them. Heralds of Corn, I believe you need a war academy or something of the sort. They're considered a special troop that you can get from that. So like when you take a castle and you're part of a faction, if you were part of the Empire of Sigmar, you would be able to train warrior priests. Being a part of the Chaos means you can get the Herald of Corn, one of those really big red guys that you saw earlier. Yeah, that's the Herald of Corn. Let's go to the marketplace real quick. And click, 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 click. Which one sounds better, me saying it or you hearing it? Wonder how many people will say me saying it. Nobody. Head back. Okay. So, because I actually don't know how long, well, let's go a little bit longer. How about that? I'm trying to think of what I want to do though. Because I've gotten so used to always fighting, always having people to go kill, places to defend. No one here seems to be willing. Too bad. So when I suddenly have nothing, it's weird. See how I got 2 Chaos Tribesmen from there? It's great, it's good. Oh, ooh, whoa. Okay, things are happening. 7 Chaos Tribesmen. Well, our party is rapidly expanding. Much like, anyway, let's not make a joke about that. And let's run them down. Alright, charge the enemy. And this is what a lot of the game is, actually, which may seem surprising. Oh, I dropped my sword. Hey, don't pick up my sword. Now, what you see me on right now is a wolf. Yes, a wolf. They run faster, they hit relatively just as hard. And it's fun because it's a wolf. I actually prefer the wolves because you're lower in stature now, making it easier to hit smaller enemies like Skaven, goblins, actually just about anything. Because you're actually eye level, but it has less health. And you're more likely to get hit while on it. But when you're... God, shut up. Is it you? No. Well, maybe it was. Oh, I guess my audio is... No, never mind, there's another one. Oh, no, that's just me killing them. Oh, God. Those were their death cries. Considering they're already dead. Okay, so that explains that repeated noise, because I kept hitting them all. And now I have a very red blade. You will be surprised how red you can get. Like, I can be... This poor little wolf who's carrying me around. But the wolves I prefer over some of the other mounts because they are at that perfect height where they can hit just about anything with you on it, and they can get real fast, which lets you hit real hard. So what we're doing over here, Dwarves just dwarves just took that. That was orcish a little bit ago. So let's go over here. Oh no, that is looted. Great. Let's go back here. Good God. We'll fight to the end. Okay, whatever. Man, I'm gonna have to end the episode. I was gonna hire some orc recruits if at all possible. It doesn't look right now, admittedly. It looks like I'm a freaking mutant bunny. That's what it looks. See, they instantly killed him as a squirrel. They are dangerous and they are not to be trusted. This is sort of crazy stuff you can do with a wolf. Ow. No, 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 no. Keep moving, my little wolf. You don't want to die. Ow. Horse received 32 damage. That was from the spike ball mace dude. That is the technical term for it, the spike ball mace dude. For those of you who don't know, I will be doing videos of Eternal Crusade when the NDA is lifted, and when I'm able to actually play it, blah blah blah. For those of you who don't know what Eternal Crusade is, it is a Warhammer 40,000, not to be confused with Warhammer Fantasy, but a Warhammer 40,000 game where it's to be set up as a massive online shooter from... Yes, if I'm quoting correctly. If I am incorrect, I am sorry. Go check out Eternal Crusade. No, they have not asked me to advertise. I'm just very... Oh, it could have been very close. But you can go find them. Just Google Eternal Crusade. You'll find it, I'm sure. I'm going to go this way real quick, so I can talk about more important matters, like Eternal Crusade. No, I'm not being paid for it. I assure you. I've just said it like 13 to 15 times. I feel myself die a little bit every time it stutters like that. It's terrible. But, so, it's something I'm looking forward to. No, I would not stream, as I mentioned either in this episode or the previous one. I have terrible internet. Streaming would be an awful idea unless you want to see 6 very large pixels of what is happening, which is nothing because you can't tell. All running this way. Yeah. Free. Alright, so I'm going to turn that down in between episodes. So I'm looking forward to that, as I've said. And that will also be up on the channel for random people's viewing pleasure. I also imagine that will probably get more views than this because it'll be a newer thing. It won't be old. What I currently have on the channel is old, and I'm thinking right now. Let's see what this... Yeah, let's go with that. And what I have currently is not finished in a sense. And I don't know if I will or will not ever finish it. As my Dawn of War 2 series, and then the Minecraft series, and then something else. Fallout I stopped for all of these were stopped for reasons pertaining to school, life, time, had other priorities, had to attend to those. Is what it is. Not that anybody would care, because that doesn't matter. But, oh wait, let me go to my party. I'm sorry, I'm thinking to myself now, which is a terrible thing I need to break my habit of, which may sound silly, but when you're doing commentary on a game, you have to kind of speak. But Eternal Crusade, going back to that, I'm all over today. It's all the Coca-Cola I had, not advertised, not sponsored. Going back to Eternal Crusade, I'll be doing videos on those. I'll be playing Chaos and Space Marine more than likely. I may or may not play Orc, I don't know yet. But that's of course after the NDA is lifted, after it's available, all that fine and dandy stuff. So that is for another date. just to give some people who make it this far into the series an idea of what I'm going to be doing. I also have Fallout 4. I may or may not put that up on the channel. Depends on what's happening. And then, what else was there? I may or may not do Call of Duty 3. I'm going to wait till the Black Ops 3, whatever. I'll wait until it's a little bit more optimized before I start doing videos of it. As I brought up before, my computer is good, not great. It gets the job done when it needs to. It can play games on medium settings to high, depending on how old. But when you start including fraps and other things, it starts to get a little fuzzy on that. It doesn't like you so much. It feels like a drag. So actually, we're going to call it into it right here in this little valley. If he'll stop. Now he's like, no, we'll go on. Keep doing videos. After I upgrade these orcs into orc boys. Oh yes. And let's get all this out of the way since we're here anyway. Okay. So, thank you everybody for watching. This is probably a shorter video. My timing is terrible. I can't tell how long I've been playing. That's okay. Whatever. But, thank you all for watching. Have a good day, and this is Doomjuster signing off.